Hi, I'm Wayne Allyn Root for Personal Liberty. I have the most important question of a lifetime for all of you. Are key Republican leaders in Washington, D.C., from the Senate, from the House, and from the Supreme Court being blackmailed, perhaps blackmailed and bribed? Tell me you haven't thought the exact same thing. Something is very wrong. Something smells rotten in Washington, D.C. Rotten like a dead fish left at the front door of a congressman's office by the Obama crime family. Rotten like a photo of a Supreme Court justice with his robe down at his ankles. Because what's happening just isn't normal. Please tell me how it's possible that President Obama and his socialist cabal suffered the most massive and historic defeat in modern political history 9 months ago, and since then they've gotten everything they've ever wanted handed to them on a silver platter. Does that make sense to you? Doesn't make sense to me. How's it possible that the GOP, the party that won in a massive historic landslide only 9 months ago, gained nothing and won nothing? Not a single victory. Zero, zilch, or in the language Democrats understand best, nada. Not only did Obama's party lose badly, they lost everywhere from top to bottom. The Senate, the House, state legislatures, governors, mayors, you name it. They lost the governorships of deep blue Democrat Maryland and Massachusetts. They were destroyed. They were wiped off the planet. And it was all about Obama. He wasn't defeated. He was repudiated. Democratic Senate candidates refused his help. Democrats would not stand next to him on the same stage. Democrats treated Obama like a New Jersey toxic waste dump. Democrats treated Obama like a rotten fish. And since then, conservatives have lost everything, and Obama's won everything. Name something we've won or achieved after that smashing victory. Name one. Anything. I dare you. I double dare you. And you don't think someone has photos of GOP leaders in bed with little boys? Far-fetched? Really? Think 2 words. Dennis Hastert. Somehow the government knew the former Republican Speaker of the House was taking his own money out of his own bank account to pay off blackmail. I didn't even know that was a crime warranting an interview by the FBI, meaning taking your own money out of your own account. But this government certainly knew he was doing that. That's because they know everything about Republicans. They're watching everything we do, everything we say, text, email, take out of our bank accounts. They know if we spit in the street. They know if we're having a fight with our spouse. They know what tax deductions we take. They know what stocks we own. Why is all that important? Because they're using it against us. They're using it against the members of one party. And the result is Democrats control the country. Ask Dennis Hastert or ask General David Petraeus. They knew he was having an affair. How did they know that? Now he has a criminal record. Or ask former Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell. He's going to prison for stuff so minor, it almost makes you laugh. It's almost as minor as taking your own money out of your own bank account. Notice all of these people have one thing in common. They were powerful conservatives and opponents of Barack Obama. Still think I'm reaching? Still doubt me? Really? Are you even aware that last Thursday, on the same day that Justice Roberts and the Supremes upheld Obamacare again for the second time, on that same day, the Tax Inspector General of the United States, the key IRS watchdog, reported to Congress that the IRS purposely destroyed evidence of a crime. Is it impossible to imagine that this same Obama administration that ordered the IRS to attack and persecute critics of the president, like me, then ordered the destruction of key evidence, that they would stop at nothing to save Obama's signature achievement, Obamacare? Is it impossible to believe that Obama and his socialist cabal, who learned from Saul Alinsky that the ends justify the means, would hold something over a Supreme Court justice's head? It's time to ask the question loudly and boldly, because something is clearly wrong in Washington, D.C. Is that the purpose of government agencies like the IRS, DOJ, FBI, SEC, NSA? They're all abusing our rights. Are they set up just to listen to us, to watch us, to find something we've done wrong, and then to use it to intimidate, harass, threaten, or extort key conservative figures so that Obama can fundamentally change America? It's time to start asking the question. It's time to be cynical. It's time to assume the worst of this government. Was Supreme Court Justice Roberts blackmailed or intimidated? I would put nothing by this administration that lives and rules by the Chicago thug playbook. Justice Roberts voting for Obamacare twice is as likely as me voting to save Obamacare. Like me, Justice Roberts is a lifelong dedicated conservative warrior. He was born to kill Obamacare. He was appointed by President Bush to become the key conservative vote to block the fundamental transformation of America. Justice Roberts was born, he was raised, he was groomed for one job in life: to join that Supreme Court, to strike down Obamacare, to protect the Constitution, and end big government overreach that violates the Constitution. Yet he's now the man responsible for saving Obamacare twice. His legacy as a conservative warrior, quote unquote, will be that he protected big government, supported government overreach, and helped to hasten the fundamental transformation of America. And that doesn't seem odd to you. That doesn't smell rotten like a dead fish. I felt the same way about Speaker of the House John Boehner and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell for years now. Something is wrong. All it takes to destroy America and pass Obama's agenda is to control a few key powerful conservative leaders. Boehner and McConnell have never blocked anything Obama really wanted. Heck, they just joined hands to hand Obama a big victory with the TPA and the TPP, a trade agreement so fantastic it's been declared classified so no one can read it before they vote on it. All it would take to block any attempt to stop or stall Obama's agenda is blackmail against a few key Republicans in positions of power, like Boehner, McConnell, and Justice Roberts. Find out the weak link of a key political leader or government official and hold it over their heads. What would make you think the government, its three-letter agencies like the IRS, don't know everything bad about everyone in key positions in D.C.? They're watching all of us, all 318 million of us, but you don't think they put special attention on the most powerful conservatives and then blackmail them? It's the government doing the blackmailing, folks. You know, the same government that asked the IRS to target key critics of this president like me, and then ordered the IRS to destroy the evidence. The same government that told you if you like your health insurance, you can keep it, and the prices won't go up. The same government that says there's no problem with 18 million in debt, while Greece collapses under debt 1,000 times smaller than America's debt. Or didn't you know that Greek banks are literally out of money and closed for the week, and Greece is on the verge of a massive collapse that threatens to take down the entire EU? The same government that indicted both rating agencies like Standard & Poor's immediately after they dared to downgrade the credit rating of the United States for the first time ever. Just a guess. But here's how I think it goes. I think they walk up to a key politician or a key political leader, a key Supreme Court justice like Justice Roberts, and they offer both a carrot and a stick. They threaten to expose something terrible like an affair or corruption or malfeasance or immorality that would shock the nation. They threaten to ruin your career, destroy your legacy, cost you your marriage, destroy your relationship with your children, and leave you unemployable by any respectable law firm or lobbyist once you're done as a politician. That's what's behind door number one. Or if you see the light and vote our way, John Boehner, you get to continue playing big shot. Your legacy is untouched. Your family loves you. And you retire someday to a $5 million per year lobbying job like Dennis Hastert had. That's what's behind door number two. Which one would you choose? Trust me, these options are being offered every day by the Obama crime family to key political figures in D.C. Republicans are being blackmailed, intimidated, extorted, and bribed at the same time. That explains Justice Roberts and the Supremes ruling against us again. That explains why we keep winning elections, yet we keep gaining nothing and losing everything. It's all been fixed. The Obama crime family is in charge. I'm Wayne Allyn Root for Personal Liberty. See you next week, and please, 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 God bless America.